Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited about today's video. I'm going to share with you my haul from the Sephora Holiday Savings event. I got so many buzzy new products and products that a lot of you have asked me to review, so I can't wait to share with you what I picked up. If you aren't already a part of the Sephora Beauty Insider program, I'll have a link in the description box for you. It's free to sign up. The Holiday Savings event at Sephora is going to be broken up by the tier that you're in, so that will determine the dates as well as the percent off you'll get from your purchase. So first up we have the Rouge tier. Rouge tier gets 20% off and first access on October 28th all the way through November the 7th. The second tier is the VIB tier, which gets 15% off from November 1st through November 7th. And then the Insider tier is going to get 10% off from November 3rd through November 7th. Sephora collection is also 30% off starting on October 28th. Now, the code you're going to use in stores, you'll mention this, is savings in all capital letters, and then online it's the same thing, savings in all capital letters. 30% off Sephora collection is available for all three tiers, so Rouge, VIB, and Insider. For the Holiday Savings event, you can shop online, pick up in store, you can shop online and have it shipped, or you can shop all of the products in store. If you're interested in my specific products, I will have shoppable links to all of these in the description box. And this video is filmed in partnership with Sephora, so let's get into the haul. I'm gonna start off with 3 repurchase products. So this is a product that I pretty much get every single time there's a savings event because it is my favorite foundation of all time. I got a new bottle of the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I feel like I've just told you so many times, this is, in my opinion, the best foundation ever. I use this consistently almost every single day. Even when I try new foundations that I love so much, this is the one that I consistently go back to. And I picked up a new bottle in my fall and winter shade because I get a little bit lighter. So this is 6.25, really nice, perfect undertone for my skin, just blends in so seamlessly. I also took the opportunity to get the Gratitude size of the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. This is one of my favorite lines from Tatcha. I love the Dewy line. You all know how much I love the Dewy Luminous Skin Mist, and the cream is amazing. It's also just such a beautiful treat yourself moisturizer. I love this during the colder months because it really keeps my skin nice and moisturized for hours, and I feel like my makeup just lays on top so beautifully. It's a great nighttime moisturizer as well if you have a drier skin type like myself. And I was like, I want to get the big size because I use it up. I always buy, you know, the regular size jar. I love this moisturizer. I also picked up another bottle of the Shani Darden Retinol Reform. I've really been enjoying this product because it is a retinol that I feel like I've noticed results in my skin from. It really helps with texture and fading hyperpigmentation slowly over time. Like, I'm noticing my dark spots aren't quite as intense, but it's really helped with blemishes and spots on my face. So I've really just been enjoying how this is more gentle than my prescription tretinoin and something that I can more easily consistently work into my routine without it causing my skin to be too reactive or dried out or just irritated in general. I think this is a really nice retinol, so I wanted to take advantage and get another bottle to stock up on it. But I also picked up this new product from Merit. It's the Great Skin Serum, and I feel like Merit's a brand that I've definitely spotlighted a few times because since it's been on my radar, I've consistently really loved everything I've tried from Merit, and I thought it was interesting how they came out with this Instant Glow Serum. I feel like this could be a really nice prep step for makeup, especially during the winter time when I do have a lot of like visible dry bits and bobs on my face. So I'm hoping that this will just give me instant glowy skin and my makeup will just go on top of it really nicely. Okay, so we got it. I've already tested it one time. The shade wasn't exactly the right match, so I picked it up in another, and I feel like I'm somewhere in between the two, but I really have liked it so far. I've only tested it 2 times, the HAUS Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. So the interesting thing about this line is that the cool tones are actually the ones that have more of the golden yellow undertones to them, and then the warm tones are a little bit more peachy pinky vibe. So if you are interested in it, just take that note. I was shocked to find out that I'm a cool undertone in this line. So far so good, but again, like, you know, I really want to test it out for you and give you my full thoughts. And also, generally speaking, I just want to say, I tend to like mixing 2 shades of foundation because I just feel like I can get the most perfect match that way. If you have a skin tone that fluctuates a lot, sometimes that's easier. It's not the most practical, but it's just a better, surefire way of making sure that the foundation always matches. So quite a difference in the 2 tones, but I'm somewhere in between. So the other one I did get is the Patrick Ta Major Skin Cream Foundation and Powder Duo. I have gotten so many requests from you to test this out, and I'm really intrigued by this because it is a cream powder duo. So you have your cream foundation. It's under this acrylic flap, that's the foundation, and then you have your setting powder on top. So I kind of liked the idea of that because a lot of times with creams, even though I have a drier skin type, you do need to set them down, but I'm so excited to test this out for you. If any of you have tried it, I would love to know your thoughts on it. But another new really buzzy launch, the Milk Makeup Future Fluid All Over Cream Concealer. This is really intriguing to me because it's supposed to be a medium to full coverage concealer, and when I've seen people use it, it always looks so good. Looks like it has a lot of flex to it and just looks really pretty underneath the eyes or on the planes of the face. So I got the shade N6 to brighten up underneath the eyes, and then 15NW to be used as a little bit more of a face concealer. I really want to try using this as like a foundation type of product and see how it performs on its own with no other foundation, and see if you can really get this all over face successfully where you're just using concealer, because oftentimes I feel like you can do that. But yeah, excited to try this for you. I did also get the Lancome concealer. At least a few of you had mentioned that you really love this, and I really want to ramp up on testing base products specifically for you and really giving you some more insight, kind of trying to help you guys navigate like what I think is worth the investment, because I know foundation and concealers can be really, really pricey. Really hoping that this is great as well for dry skin. I also got a couple other concealers to test out for you. So the Ilia True Skin Serum Concealer. I love the True Skin Serum Foundation or skin tint, you know, the True Skin line from Ilia, but I don't know if the concealer has been reformulated or it just looks different. It's in a different tube, so I was thinking try this because I love Ilia base products. I think they're so creamy and so gorgeous, and if I like the True Skin serum so much, I feel like the concealer could also be really great. So I picked this one up in the shade Burdock. The other concealer I have seen so many people rave about is this one from Dior. This is the Dior Backstage Flash Perfector Concealer. I feel like a lot of people are really liking this because you don't necessarily have to set it down with powder, which is definitely my jam. I like when I can use concealers that I don't feel like I need to set with powder, and I will give it to Dior. They have some of the best matches for my skin's undertone. So this is in 3W, which is typically the shade I wear in the foundations and the other concealers I've tried from Dior. So very, very excited to test this out for you and see how we like this when we have a go with it. I got a new primer and I am so excited to test this out with you. It's the Natasha Denona Skin Glass. So I know I've talked about a lot of other serum primers, and I love kind of those glass skin marketed primers because I feel like they do give you a really nice dewy glow. This looks so beautiful, so pearlized, and I love a good serum primer. I think it's my favorite type of product to use for priming because it's quickly absorbed, and I love how serum primers don't feel like another layer of makeup. So I cannot wait to try this. I'm hoping it's like super pearly and super beautiful and still shows up from behind makeup. The new setting powders. I am in my setting powder era all of a sudden, and I am loving setting powders, whereas previously I've been a powder hater, but I'm liking certain powders, and I feel like I want to test more powders for you and tell you what's actually good and what doesn't make you look chalky and crepey. So this is a new one from Charlotte Tilbury. It's the Airbrush Brightening Flawless Finish Powder. And the thing that really got me about this powder specifically is, first of all, the before and after that was on the little photo of this, but it has this really great like banana Laffy Taffy undertone, which really works well for my skin tone. I generally love a setting powder that's got a good amount of yellow to it where you can actually see it, because I feel like it does have that really great brightening effect on the skin. And I love the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless setting powders. I think they're some of the best. So I also got the Huda Glowish powder. I love the Huda Glowish skin tint, and the reason reason I think this could be super special is because when you're actually looking at it in the pan, it has this really gorgeous soft pearl reflect to it. So I feel like it could just give you the most gorgeous kind of like filtered ambient glow lighting effect. I picked up the Saie Dew Blush. This one's in the shade Spicy. I love Saie. It's again one of like my new favorite brands, but I've never tried their liquid blushes and I thought Spicy was such a gorgeous shade. I really like how it's this like fiery clay terracotta. It just looks so stunning and I can't wait to put this on my cheeks, and I feel like this is such a great like fall winter shade especially too. It's really gonna, or I haven't tried it yet, but I feel like shades like this always really give you that glow and heat that you want that just makes your complexion look so beautiful, like you've been playing out in the sun. The Gucci section. I have not used Gucci Beauty before, and I was really intrigued by the powder products specifically. So they have Gucci bronzers, but then they also have Gucci face powders. So this is the Gucci Beauty Powder, and I got this one in the shade 13. Now, the reason I chose this deeper shade is because I want to use this as a bronzer, and I liked how this one didn't have any type of glitter to it. So the Gucci bronzers had quite a noticeable amount of gold pearl to them, which I wasn't really vibing on for fall and winter. So I wanted to get a face powder and try using this as a bronzer. It also smells sensational. I know some people don't really like fragrance in powders. And then I got a handful of lip products I'm so excited about. So the MARIOMoistureGlow Lip Plumping Serum. I am obsessed with this formula, obsessed with this product. It is one of my favorite lip products of all time, and I think one of Mario's best products. It's beautiful. It provides the lips with a noticeably fuller plumpness, and it just looks so shiny and gorgeous. And they do pack a little bit more punch than your typical tinted lip balm. So in this line specifically, there were a handful of new shades that were recently released, and I wanted 2 of these gorgeous nude tones. So I got Honey Glow and Nude Glow. I adore these. I cannot wait to put these on my lips. I've also mentioned this a handful of times. I love the Dior Addict Lip Maximizers, the Plumping Gloss, but I also specifically love the Dior Lip Glow in the shade Mahogany. Gorgeous, really nice, kind of cool toned, neutral brown shade. Perfect for medium skin tones, but also light skin tones as well. Just really anybody who's not looking for like a popsicle punchiness on your lips and you want something a little bit more subtle. Mahogany is one that I would recommend over and over again. I love this shade from Dior. I've also mentioned this many times on my channel. I'm obsessed with the gloss and the balm. I got another shade of the Rose Perfecto Liquid Balm from Givenchy, and this is in the shade Black Pink. Wait till you see this. Stunning. These are just beautiful to look at, but I also really love the product as well. Milky Nude is one of my favorite lip colors of all time, and I just fell in love with it. I only bought it within less than a year, but my Milky Nude from this line is almost gone. Like, I'm gonna have to repurchase it. And I also love the Solid Balm as well. And this one's supposed to be like color changing a little bit, so I'm excited to see how this goes. And I got 2 of the Charlotte Tilbury Hot Lips. Charlotte Tilbury makes some of my favorite shades of lipstick ever. I love her formulas for lipsticks too. I think she makes one of the best matte lipsticks. It's comfortable, it's long lasting, and it doesn't look dry. But these 2 are from the Hot Lips line. So I got this shade, which is Angel Alessandra, and it's kind of this like peachy coral nude. I've seen many people wear this, especially girls with a similar skin tone to me, and I was like, I never would think that a coral nude would look so good on a medium skin tone, but because this one's a little bit more sheer, I think it looks really pretty. I'm so excited to try this one. And then I swatched this one and I thought it looked beautiful on the back of my hand. This one is JK Magic. It is a gorgeous, like soft, pinky, pearly nude, and I feel like I just really like these. And I also feel like JK Magic could also be a really beautiful bridal color. I really want to start, you know, trying to find like the right products that you would want to use on your wedding day. So that is everything I got. All of these products will be shoppable and listed and linked in the description box down below. Please let me know if there's anything last minute that you want me to pick out that you want to see featured on my channel and you want to see tested out for you and reviewed. Let me know, because I would love to help you out. If you have any questions about any of these products, shades, or whatever it may be, leave them in the comments down below as well. I would love it so much if you would just leave a comment to say hi, because I love talking to you, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching this one. Bye everyone.